each other real quick. Pause. Dave Jones, Jordan Dam, co-host. We here. It's another week, man. What's up with you, man? What's good?
Come on, man. Crypto's up, sun's out, nips in the speakers. It's a good day. It's a
Man,
good
come
day.
on, come
Elite.
on, come on. So Beal. We talking about crypto bull run. We got Bradley Beal. We got Dame. We got Caitlin Clark getting loose and cutting up. We got the crypto bull market. We got NIL. Like, man, we're gonna talk about all the things today. But yeah, man. So first, let me just check in with you. How you doing?
Man, just man, good. I mean, busy, busy with the fam, business,
Yep. Yep. That's
weirdos, stalkers, harassment.
he said stalkers. He's, oh wow. Hey, I see the Flynn joint back there, the gold one. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
I might be the only one in the world with that. I ain't gonna lie.
for
That
real.
jersey ain't out.
Yeah. Oh, to that point, that just reminded me. So we talking about Malachi Flynn, obviously from the town. Also, NBA G Leaguer first team. He should have been on a roster. We've been saying that for a long time. I was saying that about IT back when he got picked last. I was like, that's a mistake. You
Yep,
know what I'm saying?
yep,
Malachi, that's a mistake. You know, like I
yep.
understand the teams want like bigger guards, pause, but like he's a dog, man. Like he just gave you 50 something off the bench, bro. Like
Facts,
how do you
facts,
not have a roster spot if you can do that?
facts, facts.
That's crazy to me.
Not
So
for real. I mean, he's so damn skilled, but also the NBA, in my opinion, isn't just looking for skill. They want a
right.
40-inch vert. You know what I'm saying? Like, is Malachi going to drop 20, 30? Yes. They want to see someone that is literally has a 40-inch vert, tip dunks. You know what I'm saying? Like, Malachi is more talented than a lot of guys in the league.
Yeah,
It's just they want
absolutely.
that. They just want that long, six wing defender. They don't care if you can shoot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just that's when it comes to politics in the NBA, where I say there's a lot of guys that even are overseas or G League that are a lot more talented.
Yeah, yeah, no question. And I get some of it. Like I get it where, he's gonna get screened and have to get and gonna be switched on to like a Luca or like a what I mean, like a bigger guard. So I get it. But like that means there's a mismatch on the other end too, and as
Yeah,
long as they produce and make shots, which he does, and get other guys involved, like I just
exactly.
don't see I can see why is there not 5 to 15 minutes for him in a game. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like I don't know. I just feel like there's room for certain guys, that have proven that they can perform on that level, and
Exactly.
he's proven it. So to me, at
Exactly.
least,
And in the league, I mean, if you're not a huge athletic guy, it really just comes down to a coaching staff that gives you a chance. Because
right? That's
that
that's it. That's all it is.
That's literally all it is, because that's how you see guys like Peyton Pritchard, get the bag and do the thing he's doing. Like, all it
Pepe's
comes
going
down to the
crazy.
coach. That's what I'm saying. It comes down to just someone that believes him. It's like there's guys that are. It's like Mike James. Mike James is more talented than a lot of guards in the league. I mean, with the Suns, he was getting to it, but it's like,
Mike James is cold, bro.
oh, oh,
Mike James is one of them ones, man.
man, for real.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about a lot of things. We're gonna also we got a new little segment. I'm just gonna go down my timeline, and we just gonna go down my timeline in real time,
Yep,
and just look at like what's and just comment on stuff. So I think that that's pretty dope. So I want to make sure that so make sure you hit subscribe or follow us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go ahead and retweet this real quick. Just tap in. Yeah, and so we're not on streaming yet, but I'm waiting for our break. So we're going to go on a quick break later this summer, and at that time, that's when I'm going to put this on stream and just building brick by brick, man. I want to be transparent with what's going on and all of that, man. We're in the middle of a summer, Windermere Abode, like at Windermere Abode at a real estate office, man. It's been busy, man. People are burnt. I was talking about this on our sister podcast Inside Abode just a little bit ago. You can actually go watch that too. That it's a have to market, so people that are moving right now are in transactions have to. So it's like a divorce or it's an event, it's a life event, and that makes it hard. Like
sure,
versus like people going like, oh, I want to go out and buy a house. Like it's just the rates are too high. Like it's not
exactly,
that kind of market right now.
exactly.
But I will say we have seen more of that in the last month or so,
Mhm.
just because of, the rates are just been kind of sitting in the same spot. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that this is the time. Like, if you're going to get in, this is the time, because in Q4 and moving forward into 2026, in my opinion, it's going to be a little more competitive, in my opinion.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. And I get it. Mortgages are high right now, but also like if you are a first time home buyer, find a good lender. You know what I'm saying? And we got lenders to put you with. I talk to so many people where it's like, well, I talked to, BCU or this bank and they don't offer nothing. Nah, man, talk to a lender that is, we'll put you with a lender that actually, what I'm saying, they're taking care of you. You're a client. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
and they
right.
can for first time home buyers, they give you every option, the best option for you to make it so, as a first time home buyer, you might be able to get some down payment assistance or different things like that. And even in terms of options with move up buyers, that's what I see a lot of right now is move up buyers are like scared to get rid of their 3% rate, and it's like, oh, they have more kids now though, but they have to, and it's like, no, I can't do this, and it's like, okay, well, let's see if a lender might be able to, okay, we're gonna put this much down and get this. How much equity do you have in your house? Do you want to keep this as a
Yeah.
rental? I mean, there's so many different things that go into it, and you won't know it until you reach out and talk to the right people like us. So
Yeah, I want to share this too. So since we didn't even plan on talking about this, but I want to share this real quick. So tell them about the Covenant Home Program first and foremost. Talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, first time black home buyers in Washington. So there's some criteria like you have to it's or not even just black. It's black, brown, it's native, it's most Asian. There's a list of exactly what it is, but
Yeah, I'm
if you
just
can show that your one of your parents or grandparents lived here in Washington before, I believe it's 68, I believe 1968, then and then as long as you're not over the cap of at least in Pierce County, I think it's making 128K a year. I think Seattle might be like 150, but if you're
yeah,
under
and
that, yeah,
to
if you're
that though
eligible.
too, that just increased. So like
Oh yeah,
like this is some updates right here. That so increasing the eligibility income limit from 100% to 120%. Is that what you just said? I don't know if that's what
yeah,
you just said.
so now, but it makes you eligible now. Like you're now you can get up to 20% down on a first time home and get your all your closing costs, everything paid. So if you're buying a $600,000 house, and it's like, man, most people are stressed about the your first down payment. Well,
Yeah,
now you can,
yeah,
if you're buying a $600,000 house, that's what 120 down plus closing costs up
right.
to, and that's if, as long as you own that property for at least 5 years, then a lot of the times it's forgivable. Which now, in terms of generational wealth, I mean that's 120, not including the market going up. That's 120 of equity into you and your family's pocket, which
That's
is a
free
game
cake,
changer.
bro. Like, and you don't got to pay it back. That's the thing. Like, people ain't
Man,
like, I,
what?
I
Yeah,
want people to hear, like,
yeah,
you're gonna get this money, and you don't have to pay it back if you live there for five
yes,
years.
yes. Man,
Like,
people that's what people don't
I'll
understand, man,
take
bro.
that deal.
Easy,
I'll take
easy,
that deal.
easy,
If
bro.
I
It's a
apply,
game.
if I can, if I, if I can get it, I'm gonna take it. Pause.
Exactly. No facts though. It's just man, it's if you're eligible for it and just finding out if you're eligible. It's simply reaching out to the lender and seeing what it is. If you got more questions, ask us. But man, it's just
Yeah.
that's a game changer.
The other thing too is that this is only in Washington. So like this
Yeah.
is like a form of reparations. We say we need reparations. Well, this is like a step towards
Yeah.
that. Like this is a
Yeah.
real thing. And I've been
Yes.
a very vocal about like reparations. We've been needing
Yeah.
reparations for a long time. But in my opinion, I'm like, all right, yep, this is good. This is good.
Exactly.
I'll mess with
Exactly.
this. Like,
Facts.
and I usually got a lot to say about a lot of things, but this one I don't
Oh
got
yeah.
much to say. I'm like,
Bro,
yeah,
no,
y'all
this
did it on this one.
yeah, this is big.
Yeah. So also, like, if you have any questions or anything, or if you want to hit us up in the chat, go ahead and hit us up in the chat. Hit us up on X. It might take me a minute to get to you or whatever, but I'm kind of doing a few different things, producing the show, and being the host at the same time, and being interviewing at the same time, all those things. So damn, I was gonna ask another question about that. We were talking about home covenant. Man, it'll come back, but. Yeah, we didn't plan on talking about that, but I think that that's a great opportunity for people.
Sure.
Oh, this is what I'm going to ask you. So there's a clip going around talking about renting versus buying, and people saying you should rent versus buy a home, and maybe invest that money versus buy a home, and they're doing the numbers on the S&P 500 versus a home and whatnot. What do you think about that?
I think that a lot of those clips come from people that own, like, I've seen multi-millionaires that are posting those clips saying like you should rent your home you're in, and then they go back on the next clip like, oh, I own 50 properties, but I
Yeah,
rent the
ask
home.
them how they built their wealth.
Yeah, bro. It's like
Ask them
you
that.
own 50 property, you own 50 rentals, and then you rent the house you're in. That's because when someone has that much money, they are jumping from state to state, place to place. So that makes sense for them. But in terms of you renting versus owning a home over 5-10 years, look at how much money you're wasting. Like, it's not like if you're renting for 10 years, I don't even want to do the math, but do the whatever your rent is, 2,500 times it by 12, and then times that by 10. That's how much money you're not getting back in 10 years.
Yeah.
Now, if you, let's say your mortgage is 3,000, if you can make that work, okay, do the same math. You got that equity, and that's not even including your property value going up.
Yeah.
So it could come back to you, and then there's ways to get it out. If you want to do, a HELOC and get a line of credit and put that into something else, it's not like that money's untouchable. So that's my take on it. I I mean, you should buy, because if you're thinking about a 5, 10, or even 20-year plan. But I mean, if someone wants to save 500 just to put that into something else, I mean, no matter what, the homes are going up
Yeah,
as well.
here's to me why it don't work, bro. Because let's say, like, you have to make a lot of money to make that claim work, because you
Yeah,
still have to rent, and rents are going up. So therefore, unless you're making 15,000 a month, it might make sense, because okay, yeah, I'm putting my rent away, then you got living costs and stuff, then you got to save, and then you have money to invest. Like,
yeah,
you have to have that disposable income to invest, because you're still paying the $3,000 or 2,500 or whatever to somebody else. Like, so this
exactly,
doesn't make sense to me. Like, I'm just like, I get what you're
exactly,
saying, but where are
exactly,
you going to live? Like, because you still
exactly.
have to
Yeah,
live somewhere. And that
exactly,
money's going to either somebody else, or it's going to your equity and you. Like,
exactly. And yeah, exactly.
I don't
And
know.
also just thinking ahead. So like, my like if I'm thinking 30, even 50 years ahead, when I pass, my kids are gonna have a house paid off that goes to them.
Facts.
You know what I'm
That's how
saying?
I'm thinking.
And there's so many times that I see, even like, and I'm not just gonna say the black community, but there's so many times where I see where like a parent passes, and now the kids are just stuck with like, damn, they got this, they got to pay off. I have to pay for the funeral. I have to pay for
Yeah.
this, and now it's not even
Nigga, you
just
might as
free.
well put me in
Oh,
ashes and throw my ass in the Puget
damn,
Sound.
what? You might as well Breaking Bad my shit if that's the case. Like, so it's like, but now if you got, like, think about everyone's grandparents. They're buying their house back then, and their house has been paid off. So now it's, let's say a house is worth 600K. That's going towards the kids. Like, that's
Right.
obviously it sucks that they pass, but it's like that's something you're leaving for the next generation, bro. You're setting your kids up for whatever they need to do. And that's how I'm looking at it. Like, man, if I got 10 properties, like, when I go out, yes, my kids will be sad, but they are going to be set up, man. Use this money. I taught you about this in investing. Use this, and man, better your guys' life, better my grandkids' life, my great
Right.
grandkids. And I think that's what it starts with, is home ownership.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy is like just hearing you speak,
Mhm.
it makes me like super proud. And the reason why is because I think if anyone's watching this or whatever, and you're like, and you're starting out in your journey or whatever, the reason why we made this platform is because the more you listen to people talking about this and you just keep it part of, you don't have to know everything. You don't gotta, I don't know everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I just surround myself with the content and people talking about it. And then I got hip and I was like, oh, okay. And I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but even if I just have the mindset, I know that I'm gonna pass that along just by talking about it, thinking about it. It's just gonna be, it's like osmosis, you know what I mean? And there's no way your kids aren't going to be in a better place than you if you're sitting here thinking about it at the age that you're at. Like,
Yeah.
because over time, you're just going to accumulate and you're just going to always be in that frame of mind.
Yep.
And that's probably more important than doing the actual things, in my opinion, because you'll get to the things that's going to happen over time.
Exactly. Yep.
But just having the mindset is where it begins, in my opinion.
Exactly. No,
You know,
absolutely.
that's it.
For
That's
sure.
really it. And so, yeah, that's why, like, I think, you know, that's what we want for this platform. We're gonna talk our shit. We're gonna talk about all the other things, but, you know, I think that that's ultimately what we're about on this platform is putting you in position to win. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That's it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Especially if you're an athlete, you a black, young black or brown person. We just want you to win, man. That's it. Like, really.
Exactly.
So tap in
Yeah.
with us, you know, like that's it. You know, you listen to Earn Your Leisure, cool. Come back over here because I have some different takes than them. Like
Yep.
I've been talking about digital assets. They'd be like, I don't know. Bitcoin was at like
Facts.
20,000. I was listening to them back then and they were saying, nah, don't do that. Well, it's
Exactly.
120,000 now. And I was telling you to
Facts.
do it.
Facts.
So
Exactly. Exactly.
but I love their content and they are very smart and I follow them just like everybody else does. So,
Yep. Yep.
but everything, you know, everything ain't, sometimes some people are a little more conservative. I have a little more risk involved in
Yep.
my, I like a little bit of risk.
Mhm.
Cause I think that's how you make, I think that's how you make it is you
Yeah.
take risks, calculated risks, but the
Yeah.
risks. So anyway, yeah, man. So let's talk about, man, let's talk about some NBA real quick, man. And then we'll talk about NIL. Dame, Dame went back to Portland, man. What you think?
Yeah. I like it. I'm gonna keep it real. I like it. Like, I
Yeah,
think that he needed to get away based on. I think he was going through he was going through stuff behind basketball. You know what I'm saying? He needed to get out of
yeah,
Portland. But him going back, man, it excites me because it seemed like after that Achilles tear, like Bucks gave up on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, nah, let's get rid of his
yeah.
ass. But him going back, and then after that, seeing that CJ McCollum is now asking to be traded there, and them trying to,
That'd
reunite
be
over there,
fire, bro. I didn't
man.
know that. When did they ever just report that?
Yesterday, yeah. So I'm excited about that, man. I hope he goes back and reunites, because they got some other young guards I think to learn from Dame. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Agreed.
I think it's gonna be dope seeing those guys play or learn from Dame, and he got some years left, and I don't know, he gonna kill wherever he goes, but I'm excited to see him in back in Portland, healthy.
Yeah. 3-year deal with 42 million. So he's getting not only paid his buyout money, he's getting
Mm,
paid the 42 mil over 3 years from Portland as well. Hey
mm,
man, I don't know about you, but if I was 35 and coming off an Achilles and that's what I'm getting, well,
yeah,
shoot. And
facts.
here's why it's different. Here's why I was saying, like, people were like, well, KD came back. And I was like, yes. And KD also plays a different position. Like,
Yes,
Dame's position at point guard, running the show, and you got
yep,
to basically cut hard. And his
yep,
game was predicated as a scoring first guard in addition to that. Like, if it was
yep.
Rondo, it might be different. But this is Dame we're talking about.
Yeah,
And
facts.
I'm concerned about the burst. I'm concerned about him being rushed back. I'm concerned
Yeah,
about all those things because I do not want to see Dame because he's one. I got a jersey. I don't buy
yeah.
jerseys, but I did buy a James Portland jersey before he went to the Bucks. I was like, I got it. You know, there's like $20 on the racks. They had rackfuls of them. And
Oh
I was
yeah,
like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get one of these because I've always wanted a Dame jersey because I fuck with Dame heavy. I
oh
love him
yeah,
as an artist. He's the best hoop rapper ever in my opinion. I'm just a big fan of Dame.
No,
But
I
I'm
think that, yeah, I
yeah,
think
go ahead.
Portland, I think they need Dame. Like, I think
Oh,
just
100%.
bringing Hoop back,
100%.
like, even when he got traded, it was like, we're in Washington. It's like, damn, I didn't appreciate him being 2.5 hours away. It's like,
Right. Facts.
I should have went to more games. And now that he's back, no excuses, man. It's like, nah, man. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't feel like no one was excited about watching a Portland game when he was gone. You know,
No, he
so
left a big ass hole pause in Portland's
for
culture
real,
in general.
for real.
And I can't bring myself to be a Portland fan,
Hmm.
but I'm definitely a Dame fan. But I
Oh yeah,
can't, like, when the Sonics left, I tried to be a Portland fan. And I was just like, I
yeah.
just can't do it. It's just not my city. It ain't really
Oh
the
yeah,
same. But yeah, man, I just really love Dame coming back. I think it's a dope move. If CJ comes back too, that'll be fire. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
he is 35. The West is the West, man, is so good. But I just think it's great for Portland. It's great for basketball. It's great for the
Yeah.
NBA. It's great for Dame. I'm just happy. It's great for me as a fan. And it's great
Exactly.
for me because I can pull the Dame jersey back out. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Facts.
it's fresh again. I got that joint for
Facts.
hella cheap.
No man, facts.
And then we got Bradley Bill. Bradley Bill to the Clippers. What you think about that?
Man, send Beal back to the Wizards. Send him back to the
Oh
Wizards.
man, we got heat for him. What's up?
Man, I don't. I know they keep sending him everywhere saying how it's a big three, but I don't see him like that. I see him
Oh,
as
it's
a.
not a big three no more.
I see him as
He ain't part of a big three.
he is a Jordan Poole. He is a dope six man. I think that he can be. It's like trying to say Austin Reeves is a part of a big three in my opinion. Like you had some good seasons with a really really bad team, um, but I think that he does good when Book and KD were out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that if you go and put him with a Harden and Kawhi, he needs to just spot up in the corner, or he needs to be their sub as a six
You,
man and come in for him.
you know damn well he ain't doing. You know
That's
damn
my
well
point.
he ain't doing
So
that.
so he needs to be a six man and come off the bench if he only
I
wants to
agree
get
with that.
buckets. You need
I
to
agree
be
with that.
on your Jordan Poole with the Warriors type kick. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Other than that, I don't see him as a big three type of player. And that's not saying he's not good. He's an elite player,
Oh, he's
but
nasty. Yeah.
he's not no big three type of guy. If you're talking about big three, it's Harden, Kawhi, and is Norman Powell still there?
No, Norman Powell's out. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They need Bradley Bill because Norman Powell went to
Okay.
Miami.
Okay, yeah. So he's gone. So I mean, Beal, I guess is the third option now, but I don't. I would rather see him be the sixth man and come in for those guys and still play big minutes. But I mean, how is he going to fit in with the way Harden plays? You know,
How old is Bill? Like, so he here's Bill.
probably like 33. I think he was my
He got bought out. 32. Okay.
32.
So I mean the Clippers, bro, like they're not young. I mean, James Harden and Kawhi are not young. They did sign Brooke Lopez. They did sign Brooke Lopez. And they
That's
have Zubas and they have John Collins. They got a good team, bro. Like
John
I think they have
Collins.
a good team.
I think you need a John Collins when you're playing with a Harden though. Like
Yeah, I
like some
agree.
catch lobs, but you also need a spot up shooter. Like you got look at everyone that really loved their role playing with Harden and they excelled. You know what I'm saying?
Here,
Like
ooh, look at this, bro. This is concerning to me. So he averaged 21, 4, and 4, but 37.6 from beyond the arc. So he was doing that with all those shots being the third option. And I would say also, and I don't know what the stats are, but James Harden is a little more ball dominant than the situation that he was just in. D Book is a team player. Like we just saw
yeah,
that in the Olympics.
yeah.
So now you have more of a ball dominant point guard in James Harden who's a scorer. That 37.6 is going to look real crazy in the light. I don't
Facts.
know. Could be.
Facts.
I don't know. I'm kind of hesitant on that part. And it depends on how they use him. Is he going to come off the bench or whatever? Let me ask you this: who would you rather take, AR or Beal?
With the clips or with what situation?
Just as a third option, who do you think is a better third option? AR, Austin Reeves, or Bradley Beal?
I might go with. I don't know. I mean that's a tough one. Like I really think that's a tough one, and
Yeah, it
that's
is.
my point though. I see them as similar type people. Like that's my point. I think that they're similar guys, um, in terms of like great players, but you can't include them as a big three, um, type of person. Like I think him getting him playing with the Wizards and getting that max contract makes it seem like he is, but I see him as a Austin Reeves type of guy.
I
Um,
mean, he was averaging 30 with the Wizards, bro. Like he was getting
but yeah, no,
busy.
he was getting busy. But like you see Jordan Poole and Kuzma go crazy there too. You
True,
know what I'm
true,
saying? Like
true.
I think if you take Kuzma and Jordan Poole out of there, throw throw Austin Reeves over there. They ain't, they ain't finna win shit, but he's dropping 30 balls and he's
He's
talking his
definitely
shit.
getting 30.
You
AR
know,
is definitely getting 30. The reason
throw
why I like AR better as a third option to me personally is because I know AR can catch and shoot. I
yeah,
know he's going to be in the right spot. I know he's going to compete every single possession. I
yeah,
know I with Bradley Bill is kind of he's going to compete, but then if he's not making shots, it's like what else, like how else are you helping the team? You know what I'm saying? And he can do a lot of things. He's a great player. Don't get me. I'm not putting his game down, but what I'm saying is like in terms of like fitting in with another group of guys, pause. Like AR, I think can sit over there and float to the corner and catch that, and it's going up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
exactly.
I already
And
know that that's going to happen because his IQ is really high. Like he
yeah,
just knows how to play off of other people. I mean, he's playing off Braun. Like, and if you can
exactly.
do that and have good like with Braun, because he gonna give you because
Yeah,
Braun's gonna dribble the ball for like 25,
yep,
20, 22 seconds and pass you a
yeah,
hot potato from time to time,
yeah,
and you got to
yeah,
do something with it. And he gets stuck in that situation a lot,
yeah.
and
That
he does a good job of that,
a
And I
great
don't feel
job.
like I haven't seen as much of that with Bradley Bill. I don't watch as much, I'll be honest, but I just know he needs to put the ball on the floor and get busy and get loose a little bit before he's gonna like shoot. But Austin does that too, but he at least I've seen him catch and shoot a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly. And I also feel like you can get in terms of salary cap, you can get Austin Reeves and three other players that
Damn.
will play big minutes for what you're getting for Beal.
Yeah, that ain't gonna last too long because Austin's about to get paid next year.
Oh, you
After
know
this
he
season, he
is.
getting
I'm just
paid.
saying. I'm just thinking in general. Like when you people are making moves, like I think even I'll bring it up. I think the IT situation, from what
Yeah,
IT wanted, and then for them to come in and give that to Kyrie and Gordon Hayward.
yeah,
Like, don't get me wrong, he did a lot for the city. I'm just thinking they're thinking business wise. They're
yeah,
thinking,
right.
look, for this, are we going to pay him, or for the same price, or for cheaper, we can get Kyrie and Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
Like Gordon Hayward obviously broke his stuff, broke his shit early, and Kyrie. Kyrie just ain't he shouldn't be in fucking Massachusetts. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
that's like
so
the worst place ever for
no,
Kyrie,
yeah, but
bro.
if you're a GM and it's like, hey, what do you want for this price? I think you can't pass up a guy like Kyrie and it's we can get another second team all NBAer for this price. I think that's how you have to weigh that situation. When it's like Beal was how much is Beal getting? He's like a
What they
top five,
say?
top 10 contract.
Yeah, I mean he got bought out with Phoenix, and so now he's on a 2 year, $11 million deal. So he's
But
getting the money from Phoenix and
the buyout was crazy though.
the buyout's super crazy. I didn't see it doesn't have it on this one, but yeah, man, I just and here's why I think this might work too. Because with with I'm sorry, Kawhi. With Kawhi, he gonna be there every other
No,
night,
yeah,
or
exactly,
he's gonna have stretches where he's not playing.
exactly.
So, that's where Bill's gonna shine, and he's gonna be able to get his
Absolutely.
shots up. You know what I'm saying? And catch the ball in that wing. You might catch the ball in the wing. I know Collins is there for Harden, but I mean, you can also run that pick and roll and with Bill. He's capable of coming off that and then maybe tossing it. He can do that. So I think if you have one of the two on the floor or one of the two off the floor,
Mhm.
he can be really super effective.
No, for sure. Yeah.
And then you got Brook Lopez out there because he likes to go off the bounce. He can kick out to Brook for a three. I mean, I think the Clippers got a nice little squad. I just don't know what Harden's. You know, we already know. I do know what Harden's going to do when push comes to shove in the playoffs.
No, yeah,
It's
exactly.
just happened over and over and over
Oh,
again. It's
yeah.
not a knock on him. He's one of the best players, but like
Absolutely. Absolutely. I
that's
just feel
just what
like
the results.
even if you're building around Harden or building around some of those superstars, sometimes you just need more hard-nosed, gritty guys. Like, look at guys that really shined in their role around Harden. You're thinking of guys like PJ Tucker, like knock down the
Yeah,
corner three and play some fucking defense. Like, and that's a winning team. Like PJ
shoot, Norm
Tucker,
Powell.
yeah, exactly. Great defender, knock down threes. And Powell was on some all-star shit this year, but
Powell's
yeah, I
hooping,
mean,
bro. He's
I
a
think it's
dog,
just
man.
oh yeah, for sure. But it's just putting guys in that position um, to do that. Like I find some teams aren't really building around star players. They're just trying to get as many star players as possible.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. Let's talk real quick. I got this little thing. We were just talking about Caitlin Clark. And she was spotted at the whatchamacallit. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I have my bookmark joints. Here we go. I'm gonna show you this. Caitlin Clark she's turning up. She's turning up. Caitlin Clark turning up. You seen her here. Yeah, Caitlin Clark turning up. Hey, hey, hey. That's funny to me.
Yeah.
Hey. Anyway, Caitlin's a dog, man. So what do you think? So here's the question I posted on our account, which is just saying like I'm saying like if that was Angel Reese, man, what would the narratives be, bro?
I mean,
Like
shit,
let's be real.
They're getting on Angel Reese's head for anything. So
We
if,
know
if
they
she's
getting on their head top, bro.
if Angel Reese is taking shots anywhere, if she's shotgunning beers, if she's doing whatever, they're gonna tell her she needs to focus on basketball. They're gonna tell her whatever. Um, but that's what just crazy critics are saying and Twitter saying. From my point of view, is turn the fuck up, have fun.
Yeah.
Like Caitlin Clark is fresh out of college. You could tell she was at the frat party, shotgun and shit.
Oh
Like
yeah.
she's at the cookout. Like I don't know. I can't like have fun. Like I don't like when they try to suppress athletes too much. Like they can't do anything besides be on a basketball court.
Right.
And and that's what makes maybe some athletes get burnt out. It's like you got to realize a lot of these players also are coming into money. They want to step out, have fun, still hang out with their friends.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark is what 22, 23 years old maybe.
23, 24, somewhere in there. I don't know. She young
Man,
though.
what? She's at the club. It's All-Star weekend. Man, turn up.
I'm saying, like, yeah. So I mean, I just saw that and I was like, man, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
because here's why I like that because she has this mega contingent of her fan base that comes in out of nowhere and wants to make shit
Yep.
about race, and that and
Yep.
it's on both sides of this whole conversation. I don't even like talking about the two together, Angel Reese and
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark. Now they did what they did to elevate the game, but let's talk about Angel Reese hooping right now and
Yeah.
leading the team and having
Yep.
like 7 straight double doubles and beating
Exactly.
Minnesota Lynx, giving them a loss, and they haven't lost a lot this year.
Facts.
I mean, like Angel Reese is hooping right now, and
No,
I'm not
hooping. Yeah,
hearing
yeah,
nothing,
yeah. She's
nothing,
hooping. She's hooping.
nothing.
The thing about them is like they're overly trying to compare those two like it's LeBron versus Jordan or it's Kobe versus
It's
Kobe versus
crazy, bro.
Braun. And it's like, bro, these are two 23, 24 year olds. Like you guys turned it into a way bigger thing than it is, like to the point where like I feel like they wouldn't be able to be cordial. Like it's just like you
Right.
guys created this beef that's literally black versus white. It's all the and it's just fans that feel like watching a hoop game and like you said, the MAGA crowd is turning it into like, oh, this is what we do with Caitlyn and going against Angel Reese, and it's like for what? Like people in basketball, like they try to make it impossible to like two players. You cannot like two
It's
players. Like
crazy, bro.
it's a rivalry. You have to pick a side and hate the other person. Like, come on now, you can't. I don't know. Like, if Angel Reese is hooping, why are you comparing her numbers with Caitlin Clark? They're two different positions, two
Right.
different
That's
style
what.
of game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, then compare Caitlin and Paige. They're, you know what I'm saying? They're both guards. Look at what
Yeah.
they did the rookie year. Compare that. But I don't understand. It's like, I don't know. I don't get the comparisons. I don't know why every single time one of them does something wrong or right, it really does get like brought up in turn. Like Twitter goes crazy. NBA Twitter goes crazy against both of them, or WNBA
Right.
Twitter.
um.
Hold
So
on,
she's.
hold on. Did you watch the clips of the ESPYS?
Oh, I did watch some of the ESPYS last night, but I didn't see all of it.
Time
Like, what
out,
part are you
time out.
talking
I
about?
gotta
What?
bring this.
Yeah.
When he said, "Give it up for so and so, four-time NBA All-Star," and everyone's clapping, or WNBA All-Star, he goes, "Nah, that's actually my friend's wife. I was just fucking joking." So you guys clapping. It's actually
Oh
insane.
wow.
That's just shows you guys don't actually watch WNBA.
That's crazy. That's so cold. He had a few of them. I seen the
Bro,
zinger
it
he
was,
did for SGA, and he said, "Oh, everyone is sitting around him is in foul trouble,
man,
just by being around him." That was funny.
he's funny, bro. He was talking shit about Trump play, man. The thing about it, at the ESPYS or those type of things, I actually like when they have someone that's on there that really don't got no filter. Like, just
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
your
yeah.
shit, make it
That's what we
funny.
want. That's what we trying to hear,
I
man.
like it. I like it.
That's what we trying to hear, because because it's a bunch of athletes. It's a bunch of like they
Exactly,
all talking they shit. They all dogs in there, like.
bro.
And
Yeah,
shout out to Baby G. Baby G was up there on stage too. Baby G, G Scott Jr.
oh yeah,
Yeah, shout out to him. He was at the ESPYS repping Ohio State.
yeah,
So that was super dope seeing him. Watching him go from a seventh grade kid and teachers saying that he's a problem. Some teachers, not all, but some teachers being like, "Oh, he a problem child." I'm like, no, he ain't. Like, he's
yeah,
smart as hell, actually. And to see that to now, is just really dope. Just a dope story, man. Really dope story. I bring it up all the time. G's one of my friends. The older G
yeah.
Scott's my friends, and that's how we became friends. Is just you know as a parent, and it wasn't had nothing to do with sports. Had nothing to do with nothing that's now. It was just supporting his kid, man, and that's it. And so
Yeah,
shout out to him, man. That was super dope. Maybe hopefully we'll get G on the show hopefully one
for
day.
sure,
That'd be
for
really
sure.
dope.
Got to.
Both of them.
Yep.
Yeah, man. And then just that ESPYS joint was dope though. It was really well done, really well timed. I love that it's in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, yeah, I always like watching that. It's super
Oh yeah,
dope.
yeah.
I was gonna talk about shoot, we talked about Caitlin Clark. There was something else that I was gonna bring up. Oh, Caitlin Clark's 3-point shooting percentage.
Mm.
Bro, she's 2 of 35 over 5 road games in the last, well, not too long, but she's not doing too well from that. So just
Yeah.
wanted to just bring that point home of like, they want to talk about certain things, but they won't talk about that, like, because that
Oh
tells
yeah.
me that people don't be watching hoop, man, because
No,
she's
yeah,
not
exactly.
balling from shooting.
No, yeah, yeah.
So
She's been clanking. I think it sucks with WNBA because their seasons aren't as long. Like if Steph
yeah,
goes a month of playing like shit, they have another,
right,
you know, what I'm
right,
saying? They have another 55, 60 games. With
yep,
them, it's so quick. Like after the first month and a half, too, it's like no, we're into All Star break, and it's like so if you have a slump of 2 weeks, your percentage sucks for the year.
yeah,
Like
yeah, for real.
she's someone where like I look at it from when I was playing too, and like the Kobe mindset is like if I would rather see her go 1 for 15 from three in a game than to go 1 for 2. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it's
Oh,
like nah, man.
100%.
All the eyes are on you. If you're
She gotta get
clanking,
him
you're
up.
clanking. Have confidence. Like she's not planning on missing shit. Like she can't control that. But I actually when I see that like her shooting percentage and it's like and then in the next game she's still pulling shit from deep, that's her. And I actually fuck with that more than if she's now next game she's not shooting that shot or not shooting a step back. It's like, nah, she ain't switched up one bit. Make good games or bad games, she's playing the same way, which I do fuck with.
One thing, man, that's crazy is Nike not doing anything with her right now.
Yeah, that's
We
crazy.
talked about that in the last pod, but it still trips me the hell out. So that's
Yeah,
number one. The second thing I want to say is Aaliyah Boston, period. Like,
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
best player. You know what I'm
She's
saying?
nice.
Like,
She's nice.
she's cold. She's the one, man.
She's
And
nice.
I hope as they get further on in the season, because Sophie Cunningham's getting a lot of pub, Lexi
Yep.
Hole's getting a lot of pub. We already know why. But Aaliyah Boston's the one. Like,
Oh,
let's not
for
get
real.
it confused. Like, she's
No
the one.
facts.
So,
Facts.
I just, it's just interesting to watch all of the media around all of this, and as the women's game grows, like where they have to put their eggs in the what basket they have to put their eggs in to get eyeballs. So
Yeah.
I mean, because if that's just, we can talk about all that stuff, like, but anyway, it's just crazy. So yeah, the league is dope. The Sonics, we talked about this. We ain't talked about Sonics, but they just voted. They didn't. I think the coaches all met, and they're just more exploring to do, in
Yeah.
terms of the Sonics, is what is being said. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm disappointed in that. I thought we'd get a little bit further along, but you know what I mean.
Exactly.
I'll take whatever we can get, man. As long as they exploring and keep moving. I know. To me, it's code language for, like, we trying to get our ducks in a row, and just to make sure that's all good while we do this, because I do think it's going to happen at some point. But we're small step closer, not much, but a little bit step closer.
Yeah. I'm wondering
So
if like in terms of them trying to vote on things, if they're gonna try to move a team or just create a whole new team.
I think it's just expansion.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they're probably trying to decide, because,
Yeah.
I mean, there are some teams probably that aren't doing very well right now,
Yeah. Facts.
and may need to move. So what team is that? I don't know. I don't know what franchise that is, but yeah, if the WNBA can expand,
Facts.
if the
Facts.
WNBA can expand, you trying to tell
Facts.
me we shouldn't have been expanded a long time ago? Come on, bro.
Exactly.
Like, what are we talking
Exactly.
about, man? Come on,
No
bro.
facts.
That's crazy.
They just did another WNBA just did another expansion, didn't they? They just announced, was it in
Yeah,
Portland?
they got the Golden State Valkyries.
No, the
Like,
Valkyries, but they just announced another one.
Detroit. Is Detroit coming back?
Is that what it is? I just know they had the Valkyries, but they just announced like this week another WNBA team they're expanding with.
Yeah, I think it was. I want to say Detroit's coming back. Detroit Shock. I
Okay.
think. I think.
Okay.
Man, we've just talked about WNBA for like 15 minutes, bro. Like, that's crazy. Good for
For
us.
real.
Yeah, go us. Go brick by brick. I love the WNBA, man. I think it's
Oh
dope.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
want them to. I want it to shine. I want to win. Man, I was around when it first started. Cheryl Swoops. Cynthia Cooper. Like, Lisa Leslie. Like, Rebecca Lobo. Those are the first, like, names that I watched, in the late '90s of WNBA, man. And it was electric. Like,
No, for sure.
Cheryl Swoops was like Jordan, the female
Yeah,
Jordan.
yeah,
That's what. So,
yeah.
all right, man. Let's talk about. We gotta talk about Bud. Now I'm thinking about Bud and Canelo, man. Who you got? That's Bud and Canelo's gonna be crazy.
Oh, I I ain't gonna lie, I got Canelo. Like I fuck with Bud though. Like I fuck with Bud, but I got Canelo. I'm gonna keep it real. Canelo's a bigger dude. He's been in the trenches with the shit. Like I'm
He has
like
been in the trenches.
you know what I'm saying? Like he's really fought everyone at every weight class. Like you got to realize too, Canelo. They're talking
He's
about
strong
Canelo
as
being
hell.
bigger. Canelo, you got to realize he was fighting down against Mayweather.
Yeah,
He
that's
just
true.
fucked
That's
every
true.
division up and felt like he had to go up and fight bigger guys. So if you actually look at it, they're the same size. Bud might be bigger, just being real. Like Bud just cuts to get to that 147 or 54, just like Canelo used to cut to get to that.
Yeah,
Now, if Bud doesn't have to cut, they're still going to walk around the same size.
yeah,
But Canelo has fought everyone, and he's
yeah,
shown that he's built for this shit. Like Crawford has fucked people up, but if you really look at Crawford's resume, it does not compare, and it's going to be way
yeah,
different being in that ring with Canelo.
yeah.
Canelo is
And he
way
said
stronger.
Canelo said that too. He
It's
told
it's
him
going to
that.
be way different, and I think Crawford is quick, and I think that Canelo struggles with quick fighters like that.
Yeah,
Like same with Floyd, which I think it will be a different look. It's going to be a different look for Canelo. versus like someone like Charlo, who's just strictly power, you know. But
Canelo beat Charlo, didn't he? Did they fight
oh yeah, he did
Charlo
it
now?
bad. It was easy. It was
Yeah,
easy.
that was light work.
But
But
also, it's like
I think with the
if
right game plan, Bud can get it done though. Like, cause to
I,
me,
I think he
sometimes
can.
Canelo gets real. He telegraphs a lot. Like
Oh,
that
I think
left,
I think
he
I think
telegraphs.
Bud is gonna catch him with some shit for sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think Canelo also has a chin. Um,
that's right. You're right about that. He do be
Canelo has a
taking
chin,
shots.
and I also have seen Crawford struggle with like stocky, stronger fighters.
Yeah,
Like in my opinion,
yeah,
before he got the TKO of Sean Porter, he was losing that fight up to like the ninth or 10th round.
yeah,
And Sean Porter is nowhere close to being on Canelo's level. Um, I think that they really started talking about, and this is my opinion, they really started talking about Bud even more from what he did to Errol Spence.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
Errol Spence is not the same Errol Spence after.
This ain't that. This ain't that.
Errol
This ain't
Spence
that.
was in the car accident, and then he had a detached retina. He had all that stuff where like that wasn't old
That wasn't.
Errol in there.
He might be. Is Arrow done for good?
Yeah, I think
Because
so. I think it's,
psychologically, after that wreck, man, like, and then you step in the ring and
bro.
do that. Psychologically, it's like,
And then
how
had
do
a
you come
detached.
back from that?
Yeah, he had that. Then had the detached. Like if you look at the videos and the pictures of Errol Spence walking into the arena, he looked like he fucking smoked a pound, or he just looked like there was something wrong with him. He couldn't open his eyes before the fight.
Oh wow!
Like he literally man, go back and rewatch. People
Oh
know what I'm talking about.
wow!
He could not open his eyes before the fight, and he looked like like I remember before the fight talking to my dad and homies like, what the fuck is wrong with him? When he's
Yeah,
walking
he
into the
didn't look
arena,
right, bro.
it was like there's something wrong with him. Even him doing his ring walk, it's like, hey,
He
is
didn't
he
look
good?
right.
And then when the jab hit him and he went down, I said, yeah, he's cooked. There's something wrong with him.
He's
So like,
very cooked. He was
so
on
if you,
weak legs all night. Pause.
bro,
He was
if you look at
he looked
stuff,
like he was making mac and cheese in Vegas or
man,
wherever they was fighting. He was
what?
making mac and cheese all night.
Yeah. So I think that if people are gonna say that's Crawford's biggest win, that's not there really is levels. And like you can't say Canelo has ducked anyone unless you want to talk about Benavidez now. That's
Benavidez, man,
yeah,
that's one I want to see everybody fight because Benavidez deserves to be in the ring with everybody.
no
Like
facts.
he's that's the guy. Who do you
Yeah.
got this weekend? Isn't Pac-Man? Is it Barrios this weekend?
Barrios and Pacquiao. I got
Yeah,
Barrios beat. I ain't gonna lie. I got Barrios beating the shit out of Pacquiao.
yeah.
I think he's
He's
gonna do
old.
Pacquiao bad. So
He's old.
Pacquiao realized what Ugas did to him years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
Ugas
That's true.
Ugas
Who
looked
goes?
like prime Mayweather in there.
That's
And
true.
then
He,
and then Ugas went to fight Barrios after that. And no, he went to fight Spence after that. Spence destroyed Ugas, had his whole he looked like when Marlon in the episode had the allergic reaction.
oh man.
When Martin had allergic reaction back then, and then after that he went and fought Barrios, and Barrios did Ugas back. So
Yeah.
what do you think Barrios is gonna do to Pacquiao, bro? It's gotta be. It might be a bloodbath. He it's gonna be bad. But I'm like, it's such even some of the favorite fighters like go back and keep trying to get it. Like that's the reason I don't want Mayweather to ever get in the ring again.
Nah,
I'm
I don't
so
want him.
scared for him to ever just get dropped. And it's like, nah, bro, we keep your shit. You know what I'm saying? But same with Pacquiao. It's like, bro, you're a what is he, a president now? Like, nah, man.
he need to
I
go
don't
fight
want to
Jake
see
Paul,
you get
man. Fight Jake
flatlined,
Paul and
bro.
call it good. And then just,
Man,
make your money because Jake ain't gonna go crazy on him and he ain't gonna go
bro,
crazy on Jake. They gonna make their money and walk off into the sunset, bro. Like,
when we
you
touch
good.
base next week, we will show a clip of Pacquiao getting dropped.
Yeah, yeah. He
It's gonna be
good.
ugly. I promise you, it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah, he when you and that's the thing, man. When you get older like that, like you can even if you have all the skills in the world, your chin goes away, man. Like you just don't you get
Man,
unless you what's his name? Damn, my name is missing me from way back. You got to have that chin. Fuck, why am I drawing a blank? Damn, I can't even. I'm drawing a blank right now. But yeah, unless you like one of them old Mexican dudes that just been in battles all your whole life, and you just
Yeah, man.
Adrian, and you can't even
No,
see out your
facts,
left eye, and you
facts,
just got scar
facts.
tissue all over your face already. You
Exactly,
just do that, and the blood start coming out. Like those
exactly,
are the dudes that can take punishment all the way till they're
exactly,
old.
exactly. And
That
look at
never
his
has been
style of fighting.
Pacquiao.
His
That's never
style of
been
fighting
him.
is just like quick spurts,
Yeah,
super
but
jump.
that's what gets you in trouble though, because he's going quick spurt into right into a
He
damn
doesn't have a
right.
reach. He's not quick like that no more. Barrios is strong. Like, nah, Bar is.
He's got to fight a defensive game. Like his game, the way he fights is not conducive to when you get older, in my opinion, for
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
No,
Like
yeah.
it's just not conducive because he's gonna take punishment because he be coming in, pause,
Exactly.
and then like it's like, bro, you're gonna get caught and you're not 30 anymore.
You seen when
Like,
Marquez caught him? He was a
yeah,
meme. He was
yeah. He
he was
was
flatlined out there, like straight slumps. That was one of the
so
worst knockouts I've seen. That was a nasty one.
I just hope he comes out the ring safe. I don't know who's on the undercard, but I always, want to check out who's on that. Furcrest Fun Days is this week, so I don't know if I'm gonna I don't know. We'll see. But I am trying to watch the fight though for sure. I definitely want to watch that.
Oh yeah.
Man, crypto's pumping, so we got about 10 minutes. Crypto's pumping, so let's take a look at the charts, man. It's been a
Be-
historic. Oh yeah, go ahead. What
Before
you
you
got?
start Furcrest Fun Days, you see the goat in there, JoJo
Oh yeah, yeah. He's
on the flyer.
that's funny. You guys about to be down there?
We might. I mean, I didn't even know too much about it, but my sis just sent it to me like, "Hey, here's the flyer if you guys want to go." So I was like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
know JoJo's gonna have fun, so I'll
No,
probably
we've been
bring him
going.
over here."
This will be the first year we probably won't be as a family there.
Yeah.
It's obviously it's right down the street from my house. It's in the
Yep.
neighborhood, but like it's super dope. You got vendors out there. It's food. It's kids running
Yep.
around everywhere. But the thing is though is the fireworks show on Saturday. So a
Okay.
Saturday night, if you like, we stopped doing Fourth of July fireworks because we have Furcrest Fun Days, and so we
Okay.
just Fourth of July come. I'm like, I don't even need to see fireworks. I don't even mess with that because I go to Furcrest Fun Days and you can sit right there underneath and it's like a 15, 20 minute show. Damn near, it's better than the one the city puts on for
Yeah.
me because I'm like, I'm right there. I don't got to move nowhere. I can sit in the grass. It's comfortable
Oh yeah.
and it's a dope show.
Exactly.
So so I go to that. There might be, there's vendors down, there's food, there's people doing whatever. So it's a
I think I went
cool
last
little
year. I think
event.
I went last year, and they had all the food trucks, they had all the games, they
Yeah,
had the
yeah.
booths. It was dope. It's fun for the kids. Shit, it's
It's
fun
cool
for
for the
me. So
kids. Yeah, it's for the kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's dope.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Hopefully, if you live in and around Tacoma, come to
Yep.
Furcrest Fun Days.
Sure.
There's if nothing else, go see the fireworks show. But my problem is because last night we was talking and sitting around the table. I was like, well, they're like, oh, we go to the fireworks. I was like, well, I mean, Pac-Man Barrios is on. Like, and I got that death
Yeah.
stare. Like, I was like, I mean, I'm trying to watch the fight,
Yep.
and I think you still be able to, as long as they start at 9. The fireworks don't, because that fight is not going to be lasting 40 minutes. So you might
Nah.
be able to get there by
Yeah. Facts.
9:45 to
It's
see
gonna
the
get
show.
yeah, it's gonna get ugly quick.
Yeah, it's gonna get ugly quick, bro. I hope so. I mean, because I need to get to see them fireworks.
Nah, for real.
So yeah, the crypto market, man, and we'll end on that. It's
Yeah.
well, we've been talking about this. So if you follow brick by brick, I think what Bitcoin when we first started in February was at what, like 80 something. I'd have to go back and look, but yeah, Bitcoin's sitting at 117. XRP's running. People are doing a good, having 25% in the last 7 days there. ETH 20% in the last 7 days. So we are in what's called altcoin season because Ethereum's above 3,500. And when you're in altcoin season, that means that Bitcoin's not dominating the price action. It has been in the 19 and 20s for probably since, well, all year. And then right now it's at 38. So when it starts sliding over here to the alts, that means that all the coins outside of Bitcoin are making gains. So
Yep.
that's what we call altcoin season, alternative coins to Bitcoin. So when you hear that term, that's what that means. Fear and greed's at 71. It's looking kind of like if you take profits right now, nobody's gonna be, I think this week is being crypto week, and the stablecoin bill being passed today. That's a big deal. Probably the most historic day in crypto today.
Oh yeah.
So congratulations, everybody. If you're in digital assets, you won. Like, you were here, you front ran the government, you front ran institutions, you front ran all the money. And that's the first time probably in history that a common person has been able to do that. Because before, if you wanted to front run, you had to have a gatekeeper to buy. And so here's why it's a big deal, like buying Bitcoin. Because if all the traditional institutions are buying it, banks are going to be buying it, everyone's buying it, they're piling in right now. Before, like, if you wanted to, like, say, buy a stock or be part of an ICO for Meta or Google, or when they were first coming out, you had to go through a gatekeeper. You had to go through like a stockbroker or something like that, and then they would say, "Oh, well, you need to have X amount of dollars for me to be worth like even dealing with you."
Yeah.
That's not the case no more. You can go on Cash App and go buy Bitcoin now. Like,
Exactly.
there's no gatekeeper to you investing in this thing.
Bro, they got an ATM at Safeway.
Right. Like, that's the
Right next
difference.
to scratch tickets.
They sure do. I be looking at it every time too. I be like, oh
Oh,
shit,
I'm
should I
like,
buy some?
what?
Yeah.
And I will say this. I will say this though. If you could go back and find all of our clips from when we're talking about Bitcoin since we started the pod, we have said Bitcoin will hit 100.
Yeah.
Once it hits 100, we think it will fall back to 75 before it
Yeah.
hits 120.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
then we said, and if it goes back from 120, it'll have to have a big drawback. Remember, we said maybe crash to 110,
Yep.
105, or 100
Yep.
before it hits 140, 150. We've been calling this out. So anyone that's been following and watching this, we've been calling all this out.
For real. Like, verbatim almost. So here you go. Down in 80s right there. And then it's just been stair stepping. So we are due, in my opinion, for a little bit of a pullback.
Yep.
And even on one of the ones I said, it looks like it's ready for the next leg up. I think we were saying that about around right here, right around, like, actually right here, 420, 425, 5. We were like, all right, it looks like it's ready for the next leg up. At 105, we were saying that. And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 it went all the way up to 120. I do think, yeah, everyone's super bullish right now. Be aware and critical. Ooh, look, it already just moved to 40. Altcoin season. We in altcoin season.
Come on.
ETH finally made a move. Solana's making a
Yeah.
move. Cardano's even making a quick little move. Hyperliquid's been crazy. SWI is like the darling right now, the darling layer
XLM
one.
went crazy this week.
Yeah, XLM, Stellar. Yep, Stellar did.
H bar
Here,
35%.
yeah, H bar is going crazy. Legacy coins, man. Legacy coins are moving right now. I talk a lot about BitTensor Tau. Here's why: because I think BitTensor Tau is the next big thing. Here's why, and I'm gonna back up all this. So BitTensor is decentralized AI. It's a network. It's not a coin. It's not a project. It's a network. So AI basically needs compute power to work. So, like, if we're on X right now, we're on X. X has Grok. Elon Musk had to buy 200,000 GPUs, computer processors, to make his AI do what it does. That's billions of dollars that you have to invest into your AI infrastructure in order for it to work. But X owns that. That means it's centralized to whatever that person wants it to do, basically.
Mhm.
Google, same thing. Meta, same thing. OpenAI, ChatGPT, same thing. Amazon, same thing with Claude. These are all centralized entities owned by the billionaires that we say that we don't like.
Yeah. Yep.
So what BitTensor is it's using a network of people like me and you. I could put my computer GPU up. It's a decentralized network that's not owned by anybody, and projects can come in and use that compute power if you decide you want to, and what you get back in return is Tau tokens. Just like Bitcoin's decentralized, Tau is decentralized, and there's only 21 million, and it halves every 2 to 4 years. I think it's 4 years, but every 2 years it halves. So it acts just like Bitcoin is only 21 million, and it's only at 9.43. So there's a It inflates over time. The first halving for Tau is actually in December. So it should, after the Tau halving, it's actually on the opposite schedule that Bitcoin is. So when it halves, it's going to be at the top of what should be the top of Bitcoin, in my opinion. And it's going to have at that time, it's almost like a beta play. So it's almost like on an opposite schedule of Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin is starting to fade out a little bit, Tau actually should be running because it just halved. So it's an interesting play. I would say people go do your homework because there's within this network is what's called subnets, and each one is an actual project in itself. So yeah, it's a crazy network, and I'm super duper bullish on it. I'm a bag holder. I'm shilling it. But here's where I shilled it to you. I shilled it to you in February at $250. I was shilling it down here. It's at 400, and I think it's going nowhere but up because it's the top AI token, and we all know that AI is. Well, let me show you this. AI
Also,
is.
yearly
Go
high.
ahead. Go ahead. What's that?
It hit in the 700s this year, didn't it?
AI.
No, BitTensor. I'm saying like
Oh
it
yeah,
can
yeah.
push.
It was in the 700s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can
It's
push
going
quick.
back there easy.
No, I
Yeah.
know. That's what I'm saying. That's when you look at that, it's like, oh, it's going right back this year, past that.
Easy.
Yeah.
It's way past than that. So, and here's why: the global top assets, but the top assets by market cap globally on the globe, everything in existence. Gold is number one, obviously, $22 trillion market cap. What's next? Nvidia. Why? Because they make computer chips, compute
Yep.
power. So I'm putting my thinking cap on, going, okay, I missed Bitcoin, but it seems to me like if Bitcoin is the beta play to gold, to me, BitTensor could be the beta play to Nvidia because it has decentralized compute power. And 4 trillion is not. I don't think it's getting there obviously anytime soon. But it's 3 billion, right? 4 billion right now. 100 billion is easy for BitTensor to me. So I don't know. I just Bitcoin is number 6 in the whole world, and only 5% of people own Bitcoin
Yeah.
on the globe. So if only 5% of people own Bitcoin, it's already number 6. That's why I just say just buy
That's
Bitcoin.
true.
So what would
Yeah.
you tell people who are just getting in right now what they should buy if they had, a certain amount or whatever?
I mean, with me, this is a different take because I think Bitcoin is just the future and a long term play. So some people get discouraged because they want to make money right away. So they're not if you're just getting in, you're not even thinking of it like that. So they're not even they want to see how much they can make off that first thousand.
Yeah.
So I think that someone should get into they should break it down between ETH, Cardano, XRP, and maybe
Hmm.
Solana.
Yep.
And then for your Bitcoin, put that on a reoccurring, maybe weekly buy.
Yeah.
It might be $10, it might be 20, just something that the rest of your life you're putting something towards. And I think that if you could get some ETH, XRP, yep, Solana,
Yeah.
Cardano, all top tens, and
Yep.
then from there, set a recurring buy on Bitcoin. So you're not looking at it like, oh, my 1,000 only turned to 1,020 because it's
Yeah.
already at
Yeah.
120. So they think they're missing the bus. No, it's
Yeah.
set that on a recurring buy and let that go for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
10 years,
Shoot,
and
10. Yeah.
yeah, and that's where I see Bitcoin. If you feel like you missed out because it's 100, just set a recurring buy. You don't got to throw 100 in, think you're gonna make 100,000. No, throw some
Yeah.
money in those other alts I just named. Or this ain't no financial advice. This is things that I like,
Yeah.
but I would say those four, and then automatic buy on Bitcoin, and it'll do the rest.
Yeah. I agree with that. Someone asked me that question the other day. That's why I was asking. I was just like, yeah, someone asked me, and it's a good friend of mine. And I was just like, just buy Bitcoin because I don't want to tell people what to buy because here's what I'm in. I'm in Miggles. Like, there's a lot that's going on in the digital asset world. Miggles had a good week. It just shot up like crazy. I was buying at 1 cent, so I'm way up on my Miggles bag right now. But I think it's going way higher. It's been to 17 cents at one point in time. Look at that green, just and the reason why is because Coinbase this week just had let's see, they just had a big stream where they unveiled the Base app. So the Coinbase wallet is being changed over to Base app, and what Base is their Ethereum layer 2 that Coinbase has. And Mr. Miggles is Mr. Miggles is the Coinbase mascot. It's the Base mascot. So a lot of people haven't heard of it yet, but they're a meme coin, but it's actually they're building merch out. They have a game, they have a toy, a plushie toy. It's backed by it's Coinbase. And so
exactly.
they've been kind of holding it down, but on the call they had on the stage a picture of Mr. Miggles, and actually even just the other day, let me show this tab. I'll even show you. Yesterday, Coinbase ran the thing again. Next chapter of Base is here, so they've been touting that. Huge moment for crypto today. And if you scroll down a little bit more, just yesterday, 1 year ago, Mr. Miggles. So they ran this last year at this time, and the whole point of Mr. Miggles is basically creators getting paid. So there's going to be the Base app is going to have social media where you can post something, and if the more viral it goes, you actually get paid for that. Instead of giving it to Meta or Instagram or whoever, you get to benefit from that. And that's the whole point of Mr. Miggles, is bringing people on chain and creators getting paid what they should get paid to put their shit out there. And I'm 100% behind that. So anyway, this was yesterday. So they didn't tag Mr. Miggles, the project, but you can see here, Mr. Miggles on Base. Everyone was kind of going out of Mr. Miggles. So that's just where I got a big Mr. Miggles bag. But I will see where it goes. Not financial advice. I don't know anything. I'm going to lose all my money. So don't listen to me. I'm going to lose all my money. I'm a degenerate. All right, man. Let's put me on. What you got for this week?
What I've been on this week.
Oh wait, you want to do something real quick? Let's do this one thing I want to do real quick. Let's just scroll real quick. We're gonna do the scroll. Let me see. We're just gonna do a real quick segment where I just scroll my timeline and see what pops up. Ain't gonna be no porn or nothing like that on here, but I know, but I don't know what's going on. So we got it for cheap. Let's see. CBS found blackmailer the money, Boeing, Neon. You can see my timeline. What I be looking at. Eric got the sauce. Eric Stevens, this billionaire. Nothing kind of crazy here. Gray haired lady. Just in. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong says the Genius Act is the first federal crypto bill signed into law, with more on the way. That's pretty bullish. Yeah, you can see my timeline. My timeline might be looking different than yours. Figuring out the first city. Shout out to Hoop Narrative, man. Hoop Narrative podcast. Those are my boys. I was in there talking crazy this week earlier. That's my guy, Rome. Rome's been on the show before. Shout out to Rome. Yeah, and the boys, Seawall, Lil, Vic. Shout out to y'all. So this is a big deal, though. President Trump signing landmark stablecoin bill into law today as XRPs, ETH, and Sol catch a bid. These are easy plays. Sol, ETH, XRP. Those will have there's going to be an XRP at ETH and Sol, or actually Sol XRP ETF coming here probably in the next probably at the end of the year. That means that traditional finance will be able to basically offer that to their clients as an investment, which is absolute crazy. Also, you'll see Wintermute CEO, which is a market maker, on the impact of the pro policies. Guess who owns? Guess what Wintermute owns? They also own Mr. Miggles. They're involved in the Mr. Miggles project as well. So, this is just me going down my set. Oh, Travis Scott. What y'all know about that? So the music video is out. Jackman 2. Are you a Travis Scott fan?
I don't listen to Travis
Or
Scott
Jack
like
Boys.
that.
Jack Boys. That's a crazy name, first of all, Jack Boys. But Yeah, it's vibey. It's vibey. There's us right there. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Yeah,
there's us right there. So anyway, there wasn't nothing there that's crazy that jumped out at me because I was surfing it before and all this stuff already hit me.
yeah.
But yeah, put me on, man. What you got?
Man, this week I've been on Forrest Frank tough. Um,
Forrest Frank, what's that?
Forrest Frank is actually not a rapper. He's like almost like a Christian like pop, like just he's a
Okay.
hip dude. What's crazy is I used to see his stuff all the time, like probably 2 years ago. Like, you ever seen clips of a dude? He has a sign at a park at the waterfront, and where people walk, and he has a big sign like, "If you're having a bad day, sit down." And
Okay.
people will sit down, and he'll start playing his stuff and sing some of his music, and they be smiling. And then I seen some podcast clips of the dude. I'm like, who is this dude? So then I was listening to Forrest Frank, and I heard a song, and like I said, he's like a Christian pop dude, and it was just like feel good music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I ended up putting on his album that he just dropped this year, which I guess won album of the year,
Okay.
and
I need
front
to
front
tap
to
in
back
clearly.
in terms of like I guess Christian music or like praise music and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it's the best I've ever heard. Like, this is
Okay.
stuff that I can listen to, and it's just feel good music. Like, when you hear
Mm-hmm.
certain songs on albums, like, damn, if it's nice outside, or if it's the morning time, I'm putting this on. I think
Okay.
every day this I'm at Chambers, I'm going
Forrest
on
Frank.
walks, runs, and I got his whole album on repeat.
Okay. Forrest Frank. I'm
Yeah,
I'm I'm gonna tap
yeah.
in. You definitely was listening to Forrest Frank yesterday. You was
Facts.
yesterday.
What,
You was
man? What? Oh my
you was
goodness,
definitely on Forrest Frank yesterday.
gotta be.
Yeah, man. Man, put me on. Well, yeah, a lot of last week was probably the best week of music in this year, in this calendar year, in my opinion. So far, we had the clips drop. That rollout has been crazy. In my opinion, it's a classic record. The more I listen to it, the better I like it because Pharrell is just a genius, and he just put a lot of time and effort into this. Jack Boys 2 came out Saturday night. I like it. I like it. I think it's a dope record. It's not for me. It's not like I have not gone back and listened to it. But Benny the Butcher just dropped this week. I've been on that. But really, you know what I've been on mostly though is old Tupac shit, man.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I really miss Tupac. I really think that we have not had a Tupac in hip hop since. He was a leader.
hmm
He would say one thing and then go back on that. He would be like, "Yeah, love your mama," and then "fuck a bitch." You know what I mean? Like
oh yeah,
he was a thug, but he was hella soft. Like he was an actor, so it's not like
yeah,
he was this thug his whole life. He was in acting school as a kid, very just charismatic, and he would go up against. He's been shot. You know, he would go up
yep,
against politicians. You know, I just feel like he was just a voice of the people, a voice of
exactly.
our generation, and he really I just went back and watched a lot of Pac shit, and I was just like, man,
Yep.
he was just one of one, bro. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't
When
know,
I
big
was
Pac
when I
fan.
was when I was young, I used to listen to a lot of Pac shit, but like that's how I view Nip, someone that
Yeah,
came
yeah,
from
Nip was like that. Yeah,
gang
yep,
culture, came from all that, and somehow you turned it into just positive business. Like, his whole
yeah,
mindset and coming from the environment he came from, and then putting that mindset and talking to the people, for the people, and all the stuff in those short years. Think about, I mean, if he was
bro.
still
Nip
around.
was talking about crypto. He was already doing all of
He
this.
flew to Europe to invest in a crypto company that he thought it was gonna be big. And this is back when like Bitcoin was like 3,000. He was talking about how much he's
Yep,
buying.
yep,
So I mean, he even had it so you can buy his clothes at Marathon using digital
yep,
assets and currencies.
yep,
So he was way ahead of the curve with
yep.
everything he was doing. So I mean, you could only imagine what he'd be doing right now.
Oh, bro, he would be crazy right now because he was investing in
But
cryptocurrency, crypto at that time. He
man,
would
he
be
was,
out of here.
bro, what he's that he would have he'd be talking about owning real estate, he'd be talking about owning businesses, he's talking about,
Yeah,
man, they
he'd
even
be out
opened
of here.
they just opened the second Marathon Burger in LA, because they said that his plan was
Oh, for
always to
real?
open burger joints and open a
Okay.
studio. So they have this Marathon rooftop, where it's like a spot, I guess it's like a kick it lounge, but the downstairs they have it's like free music and stuff for kids to learn,
Okay.
and learn how to do
Yeah.
that. But then they open Marathon Burgers, some months back. Now they just opened a second location. So I heard it's fire too. They said it's the best burger in LA.
Damn. Okay. Well, shoot.
Oh yeah.
We buy it online and send that joint up here.
Next month I'm copping one.
Yeah, Nip was one of the ones. He definitely evoked the spirit of Pac. Like of all the
Facts.
artists
Yeah,
I've ever come across, he evoked the spirit the
yeah,
most of Pac, and that's
yeah,
why I mess with him. I thought he was gonna be the next Pac. I thought he was the next Pac.
yeah,
And yeah, man, Nip is one of one. Like he's one of my top five, for sure. Just
oh yeah,
mine. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, that means you probably getting hit up. Like,
I
where you
am,
at?
yeah.
You gotta come pick up JoJo.
Man, I'm at their performance, but I'm getting blown up right now.
Yeah. Well, man. So before I get out of here, on the channel on IG, follow us. We still got. I'm opening up the vault of all the Zcan joints. I vlogged it when I played in the Zcan. I vlogged it. You know, I got footage from being on the court. You know what I mean? Like, I got stuff from years before, mixtapes. I think I might drop the Kelly Oubre joint. I like that one.
Yeah, yeah,
I got
yeah.
KP. I got Brandon Brown. I got
Oh yeah,
Sam Cunliffe. I got Dalton Holmes.
oh yeah,
I got some old stuff that's
yeah,
coming.
yeah,
So pause. So, but yeah, Zeke Final Dance, August 2nd and
yeah,
3rd, man. It's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be cinema. Make sure people get there.
yeah.
It's the last one ever. So, man, it's gonna be. I cannot wait.
No,
It's
yeah,
gonna be
it's gonna be
crazy.
dope.
It's gonna be
Facts.
crazy. But anyway, man, appreciate y'all tapping in, man. This was a good one. Brick by brick. We'll be back next week.
Yes,
Y'all be
sir.
good.